So we had the Sixers against the Bucks, Giannis versus Embiid, which I didn't even realize was today, which is crazy. But Chris Middleton off to a great start as the Bucks had 21 points with just 5 minutes, and they were shooting the lights out of this basketball early on, and the three ball unlocked, of course, everything else, and they were up really big early on in this first quarter as they took a commanding lead of this game early on. Harden with the behind the back turnover, and Giannis gets the dunk as Jrue Holiday wanted to feed him. He was hyped up after this, and it was Tyrese Maxey, funny enough, stepping up here for the Sixers, making this actually an interesting game in this third quarter as they did come back and made it intriguing game here in this third quarter. But Joe Ingles pulls up, makes it a 10-point game. Biggest shot of the night probably, as it swung the momentum right back to the Bucks, who took care of it as Giannis started to dominate here at the end of this third quarter as he dunks here and makes it a 14-point lead for these Milwaukee Bucks as they took control of this game after that, and it was Giannis. That was actually skill, and the game was over from here as the Bucks have a huge win as they are now 2 games up on the Celtics, bounce back after that horrible loss against the Celtics, and probably their toughest toughest game on the schedule is behind them, of course, with this win over the Sixers. They do still have the Grizzlies, which is going to be a tough matchup, and they do play Toronto, who has been playing great, and I'm pretty sure they have the Wizards there, which should be a good win for them, of course, but we'll have to wait and see. They don't have the number 1 seed locked up yet, but they are very close to it. And the Celtics actually do play the Sixers, so that's a really tough schedule for the Sixers as I'm pretty sure they play tonight on April 4th. On the 4th of April. April 4. Alright, hopefully you understand me, because I don't understand myself a little bit here, but hopefully you get the point. As the Bucks were just sensational. The 3-pointers were falling early. They did cool off from the 3-point line after that, but it didn't matter as they were getting whatever they wanted inside when Embiid was not there, and when he was there it wasn't that much of a difference tonight as he was in some foul trouble and he couldn't also really shoot tonight. But let's talk about the Bucks first, as of course you had some great contributions from the starters, with Chris Middleton having 19 and 9 assists, Brook Lopez with 21 points, a really good game from him, and Jrue Holiday bouncing back with 18 points and 4 steals, with Giannis having 33, 14 and 6 with 3 blocks and 1 steal. 13 of 17 from the field in just 32 minutes, which is insane, man. Giannis just does it, man. Giannis just does it. And some great contribution off the bench also with, Joe Ingles playing really well. Javon Carter played his role really well. So shout out to these Bucks for getting it done tonight, as they were just simply the better team, with the Sixers just looking lifeless a little, right? They lacked energy. James Harden took just 9 shot attempts. Embiid took 25 of them, to be fair. And it was not forcing, but it didn't look great with Embiid tonight. He struggled against Brook Lopez a little bit, against Giannis a little bit. They defended him fairly well. Some of it was, of course, just Embiid missed some shots he usually makes, man. Sometimes it happens. And most of the starters were just not great. Shout out to Paul Reed and Daniel House, who played really well off the bench. They at least brought some energy in there. As for everyone else, it was just a rough night. Except for Tyrese Maxey. I gotta give huge credit to Tyrese Maxey, because he seems to always step up. He's been shooting the 3-ball really well, which is great. And I just really love how he's been playing, and the maturity he's been showing overall. He looked like the leader out there tonight against the Bucks. Unfortunately, Embiid and Harden couldn't follow, and they just didn't have it, which sometimes happens. And some of it was just great Bucks basketball. They were kind of overwhelmed by them, especially early on, and they just couldn't. They got back into it, but wasted probably even so much energy getting back into this game, coming back from being down 20 by 20. So it was a mixture of everything. Now they have a back-to-back in Boston, which is crazy.